Okay, today's the last and final day of the countdown. Let's see what's in day 14. It is, pulling it upside down, a piece, of some stickers. Oh, these are like vinyl stickers. So like you could stick these on, on your window. I will come up with a good way. We are going to go ahead and stick these down and make a quick card with them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to, oh no, they're sticky. They're like stickers. Awesome. So this could create a huge fun background, but I'm going to go ahead and use my scissors and we're going to cut some of these out. What I'm going to do is I'll show you a couple and then I'll cut some off camera. So you have to sit here. I'm going to cut them down into smaller little, I thought they were like vinyl, like window clingy things. So here, I'll take this one and I'm going to go ahead. I mean, you could use this just as a complete background on your piece of paper, which would be fun. But I'm going to go ahead and cut them down. And because the white part is the part you're not going to see, oops, I didn't do that one quite as well. I'll trim that down a little bit. Go ahead and I'll show you. So they're clear on the edge. So I can go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut them down like that. And we're going to stick them down on our background. And we're going to make a background. So I'm going to go ahead and go cut these out off camera and I will be back and we will get our card made. Okay, I've got them all cut out. I'm going to lay a couple of them out here, see how they work. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to kind of maybe place a few of them here and there. We'll do that one like this. Put one straight on. And then we've got some smaller ones we're going to incorporate in here. Let's see here. Maybe put that one there. I'll put this one here. So I'm going to lay them all out first because I want to make sure they fit. And then maybe we'll do that and we can cut that off and stick pieces down below. This is going to be our sentiment. I'll save this for another project. I don't think I'm going to use this one. So let's go ahead and lay these down. All right. I'm going to go ahead and lay them all out. I'll put all of these on first. I'll put that one kind of straight on so it's not mimicking that one too much. I'll put this one here. And we got one here. And one here. And we are going to kind of put that one like that. I'm going to put this one here. Get this big one in here like this. And then I'm going to put this one here. Actually, I should have put some upside down. I think we don't have enough that's going to go upside down. So let's put this here. And then we're going to flip them over. We'll start this one. And I'll take that off and see. Put that like maybe up here. Let's cut this one off here. Because we can kind of put this one here. We're going to have to put it at quite the angle though, because I want to utilize, we can cut that down off there. We'll flip this over. And don't really have a spot for that, so let's put that on that backer piece for now. I'll skip this one. No. Let's see, slip it in like this. I'm just gonna put it in there just because. Actually, I'm gonna change my mind a little bit. I think I am gonna use this one because I need that little tip of a heart right there. So we can use that one there. And then I think we're pretty good. Yeah. Put that here. We'll grab this little heart one like this and just kind of, I'm not going to do that because we're going to cut it off, I think. And then we'll cut this down. And I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut these pieces all off like that. And then we're going to cut this panel down and layer it on some red cardstock. So let's move these out of the way. And let's cut this down. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this down to 5 1/4. I'm going to cut the bottom off here. And then we'll cut a little bit off each side here. A little bit off each side. Just like that. And then I'm going to layer it on some either bubble gum or lipstick cardstock. So let me grab that here quick. Okay, I decided to use some licorice cardstock here. And you'll have to forgive me if you hear noise in the background. My little pup decided he wants Mama to chase him. And he grabbed a piece of paper out of my garbage can, thinking I'm going to chase him. But he knows paper isn't going to hurt him, that I won't chase him. But because he's being a little whippersnapper, I better cover the rest of my garbage can because there's plastic in there. All right, so I got that on some licorice cardstock. And then I think what I'm going to do is we're going to cut down a... Okay, I'm going to cut this into A2 card size panel first, just because that's what I usually do. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut down this way. I'm going to cut down about 1 inch. Let's do 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch rectangle. And I have a kind of a cut edge there that I didn't do the best on. So I'm going to go ahead and just, he abandoned his paper, by the way, because he saw Mommy wasn't coming to chase him. And then we've got this love right here. And I think that is actually what we're going to do. So let's get this glued down. This is a little bit, what do I want to say? It's got a little, it's got like a coating on it. So we are going to use some double-sided adhesive to glue down our panel because we need that little extra something. This little bit right here too. We're going to peel off our extra, or our backing paper, I guess I should say. And then I'm going to line this up on my card. I'm going to put on my mat here using the grid lines. And I'm going to mat this right about, okay, I'm going to tip that over just a hair. We're going to mat it up right about right there and stretch it over. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to take this piece and we're going to glue it down. I don't like that actually. Might put it, see if I can put it back on the backer. No, I don't want it on the backer paper. I'm going to go ahead and stick it down on, I like it on black. I am going to do it on the black. And then we're going to fussy cut it. Just because I'm going to reinforce. So I'm going to cut, what I like to do, this isn't probably the right way to do, but when I like to fussy cut, I like to have a manageable piece. So we're just going to go and turn the paper, not the scissors. Cut around the edge. Trying not to do, especially on the curves, you want to try to keep cutting with the curves so you don't get those sharp edges. And I think I cut a little too far away from this one. Just a little bit of a, and then I'm going to glue that down right like that, but I'm going to pop that up. Grab a piece of paper or foam tape here. Sometimes I over tape, then I just cut the little corner off like that. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my little standing tool here and I'm going around that little, because there's a little bit of a sharp edge right there for my fussy cutting. And that will just help round it a little bit. And then I'm just gonna put this down right here. And then for final little embellishments, I have a couple of hearts here that I've left over. There's a red one. Let's see, do I have a pink one anywhere? Let's see. I don't think so. I've got a couple of red ones. I got a white one. Let's see, I got some pink ones maybe over here. Let's see what I got here. These are just some hearts I have stuck over from other projects. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. And let's see what we can find here. I feel like I got a lot of red, so I might see about seeing if I can find 3. Actually, I have 3 different colors here. So let's do a dark red, a light pink, and so this is bubblegum, dollhouse, and ruby. And then I can use my pick tool to kind of straighten them out so they're all kind of the same, and they'll dry clear. And that's it. That is the last day of our Valentine countdown box. I hope you guys had a great time. I will be doing the spring countdown box. I will link anything that is available for purchase down below. Most of them will be affiliate links. I will, if it is not an affiliate link, it will be listed first. Anything else that's available outside of the box, I will post below, and I hope to see you guys all very soon. Bye now.